Media questions everybody, but who will question the media? Who will question the real estate media that is supposed to work in the interest of the common home buyers? What are the priorities of real estate media? Interest of builders or the home buyers? With skin in the game, they have vested interest. But wait, even when there is no vested interest, there is intellectual bankruptcy all around. I am Ravi Sinha and I raised this issue in my video blog some 3 years back. You can check that as well. Real estate media is as deceptive as the world of real estate, and I have been very categorical to say this. Real estate media is incentivized to help the builders and not the buyers, because it is builder who pays and not the home buyers. All that has been said, agreed, and is an accepted reality in this part of the world. We have seen how a powerful finance company boss and his favorite builder threw lavish parties and how much journalists in Mumbai enjoyed that. It was all glory story by these journalists in good old days until the scam was in public domain. I can go on and on about Yes Bank controversy and all the real estate controversy surrounding it. We have also seen enough in the past how barter system between media and builders worked. Crores of advertising space was given in exchange of not money, but a piece of real estate in the deal. It's a different matter that most of such builders collapsed and media houses lost both money as well as credibility. They gave advertising space to developers in lieu of the property, but that property was never completed. I am also privy of some of the media houses, the largest English dailies, having a separate CSR company and asking builders to exhaust their CSR budget through advertising. This was particularly evident after the COVID when builders stopped advertising. So, the media companies started asking builders to not stop advertising and exhaust their CSR money in their CSR wing. This blog post is not the poll hole of such media malpractices. I am today talking about the journalists and media houses without skin in the game of real estate, who are not stakeholders, the so-called neutral ones. When you don't have vested interest and builders are not even advertising nowadays, then you are supposed to play your role as a watchdog, right? But no. Most of the media reports on real estate seem to be a piece of press release without application of mind on part of the journalists. Thank you all for subscribing our channel and posting your comments. I appreciate. Trust me, I take time to read all the comments and I take your comments, feedback and queries with due professional seriousness. I would continue to make video on the topics and questions raised in the comments section as I aspire to make this platform dialogue driven. May I request you all to subscribe this channel and keep posting your comments. Our mail ID is given in the description and you are also free to ask questions through your short and crisp video. I will try my best to take your video queries and reply it in the subsequent video. Let's make this channel unique and dialogue driven. Thank you. All the news reports and TV shows are all about builders and their ecosystem. What's there for the common man, the home buyer? We have seen on many instances, say for example, long-term capital gain tax. When builders hail it as landmark, media reports it like an obedient school kid. And when builders take a U-turn, media also takes a U-turn. Nobody understands why. What is making news in real estate nowadays? Number one, research reports. right? But who is publishing these reports? It's more often than not the stakeholders. Mismatch of data in these reports have often been the talking point among the home buyers. How could one report say 13% sales up and another one says 27% sales down in the very same quarter? A mismatch of few half percent or 1% one can understand. How could this difference be justified? What is sales figure? I often end up asking this. From where have you derived that data? Builders, banks, or the property registration offices? And why I rake up such questions? If data is taken from builders, then every EOI, expression of interest, is a sale. If data is taken from the bank, then what about the buyers who purchase with their own money and don't go for a home loan? If data is taken from the property registration, then how do you differentiate between primary market sale and secondary market sale? Is it a normal market transaction or the distress sale? Even in commercial property, most of the reports are about new supply, absorption, and in some rare cases vacancy level in the new supply. What about offices shifting from old building to new ones? Or switching from bigger offices to smaller ones? The data points in isolation never tell you the real ground reality. Forget the data. For the same housing project, different websites give a different picture. I can understand the mismatch in pricing. After all, prices keep changing quarter on quarter as the construction cycle goes. But how could different websites give different specifications of the same project? A commercial project that is having retail offices and a studio apartment in Noida extension, but a website is selling a 2 BHK and 3 BHK of the same project. I discussed with a Bangalore based builder recently about his new launched project having only 3 BHK. And then I find on one of the otherwise reputed websites, PropTech firms as they say, 1 BHK of the same project advertised. I sent the snapshot to the builder. Not sure whether he was more amused or more furious. Data mining from the primary market is a costly business. So copy and paste is a viable option. Only problem is, one mistake at one place is repeated across the ecosystem. It's like the media list of PR agencies. If one PR person has made a mistake in his media list, that gets circulated across the PR ecosystem and everybody has the same wrong data. Next item that is making news is celeb homes, celebrity homes. Obsession with rich and powerful is a pan-India reality, let's face it. But is it news that really concerns any serious property buyer? Where is the consumer angle? What he is looking for? Is not this the job of the media? Problem in media is that media in its own self-belief world feels the need of so-called research reports by bigger names. Because the bigger names of the industry make your news more authentic. And as a journalist friend recently said, if you pick up real issues of the consumers, then there is a collective conspiracy of the stakeholders to not speak to you, not come to your TV shows, and worse even, discredit you. And real estate media, like any other media, is today itself suffering from the crisis of credibility. So both the parties, builders and media, they are lending credibility to each other at the cost of consumers. In the end, both of them are digging their own graves. Both of them have lost their credibility. And a common man, a common home buyer, a consumer, has every right to question such media. I rest my case. Thanks for watching.